Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going in depth with the Defender Titan. Much like the Sunsinger, this commentary is strictly based on the in-game tooltips from the beta. The Defender Titan is a void damage based subclass. Starting with grenades, we have Magnetic, Spike, and Suppressor grenades. Magnetic Grenade attaches itself to enemies and explodes twice. Spike Grenade attaches itself to a surface and emits void light damage. And Suppressor explodes and disables enemies' abilities for a short time. Right off the bat, Suppressor Grenade sounds like a PvP grenade, but a sort of lackluster one at that. I guess it'll really depend on how long the disable is. Unless there's some sort of hidden PvE uses in there for maybe certain bosses, perhaps interrupting any sort of ability casting or something like that, I don't see this grenade getting much use. I just get visions of Flashbang Grenade in my head when I think about Suppressor Grenade in PvP, and I personally don't think Flashbang Grenade is that amazing in PvP. Magnetic Grenade with a name like Magnetic Grenade, I imagine it'll home onto a target as long as it's somewhat accurately thrown, which definitely has some solid uses. Spike Grenade basically sounds like Vortex Grenade from the Voidwalker subclass, which we all know is incredibly good, so right now it kind of seems like a toss-up. If Magnetic Grenade can kill an enemy in PvP after attaching itself and dealing its 2 blasts, which I think would be a little bit overpowered, I would go for it, otherwise Spike Grenade seems pretty good in PvP. Movement abilities are the same as the Striker Titan: Increased Height, Increased Control, and Catapult. I was a huge fan of Increased Height in the beta. I imagine I'll be taking Height or Catapult depending on how Catapult ends up working out. This is going to be your choice though. The super ability of the Defender is Ward of Dawn, which is that giant purple shield that you might have seen in the past. You can choose from Armor, Blessing, or Weapons of Light as your bonus. Armor of Light provides a significant damage reduction while inside the shield, Blessing of Light provides a temporary shield whenever you pass through Ward of Dawn, and Weapons of Light provides a temporary damage boost whenever you pass through Ward of Dawn. This super ability is the reason I think Defender Titans are going to be so important in endgame and endgame raids. You should always have at least one Defender Titan in your raid group. As for what to pick as a bonus, it's really going to depend on the nature of the fight. If you need to survive a lot of damage, Armor or Blessing of Light is good. If you need more damage from your team, Weapons of Light is going to be good. As for PvP, we don't know if Ward of Dawn will straight up cancel other supers thrown at you. Right now it just kind of seems like maybe it'll deal half damage or some percentage of damage. I'd probably roll with Armor of Light for PvP. That extreme damage reduction will do wonders for you if you're taking on 2 or 3 people at a time. Disintegrate is your melee attack, which gives you a shield called Force Barrier if you kill an enemy with Disintegrate. Upgrades include War Machine, Gift of Light, and Unbreakable. War Machine grants super fast weapon reloads and weapon readiness. Gift of Light gives a chance for all kills to grant Orbs of Light while Force Barrier is active, and Unbreakable makes your Force Barrier continually recharge. These are all great talents, but the one question on my mind is, how long does Force Barrier last? War Machine seems like a great solo PvE talent. Gift of Light seems very good for a support role with a fire team, and Unbreakable I can see being a major pain to deal with in PvP, but also good for PvE in some instances. Bunch of very good choices here. Next we have our stat upgrades, Titan Codex 1 through 6. These are all the same as the Striker Titan, and pretty much will be your choice depending on playstyle. Once again, I like being well-rounded, although I might go heavy on the armor side and heavy as I can into recovery for this particular subclass. First passive ability bonus includes Bastion, Relentless, or Gift of the Void. Bastion increases the duration of your Ward of Dawn, Relentless boosts the strength and duration of your Force Barrier, and Gift of the Void makes your Ward of Dawn create additional Orbs of Light. Once again, all great talents to pick from. Bastion versus Gift of the Void is going to come down to how much longer does Bastion make your Ward of Dawn, and how many more orbs does Gift of the Void generate. I can see Bastion being better than Gift of the Void in some scenarios if you roll with Weapons of Light, granting even more opportunities for bonus damage. Relentless is going to be good if you focus on a strength build in PvE, but given the limited amount of opponents in PvP, I don't know how much of a benefit you'd really see unless you are just the master of melee kills in PvP. That being said, Bastion and Gift of the Void really aren't that good for PvP, so you might just want to roll with Relentless for PvP anyway. The only time I see Bastion overtaking Relentless in PvP is for something like Salvage, where I assume you're going to be guarding your ghost while it scans, so you're just going to be sitting in one spot, maximizing your Ward of Dawn uptime. Second passive ability bonuses include Untouchable, Iron Harvest, and Illuminated. Untouchable reduces the cooldown of Ward of Dawn, Iron Harvest gives your heavy weapon kills a chance to generate Orbs of Light, and Illuminated increases the benefits of Blessing and Weapons of Light. Iron Harvest seems like the weakest option right now, mainly because your heavy weapon gets the least amount of use and only has a chance to generate orbs. I can see this being pretty good with a rocket launcher against big groups of enemies to really maximize your chances, but it's a very, very situational talent. Untouchable, gonna need to see how much the cooldown is reduced, and we're gonna need to compare it to the Illuminated bonus. I'll probably end up doing an entire video on the interactions between Weapons of Light, Bastion, Untouchable, and Illuminated. I'm actually looking really forward to that, which sounds incredibly nerdy as it comes out of my mouth, but whatever. If there's an exotic piece of gear that ends up giving you either Blessing or Weapons of Light, Illuminated is probably going to be your best option, provided that you pick the one that you don't have. PvP, I would probably go Untouchable. It's different from Bastion because I feel that you're only going to need Ward of Dawn for short moments at a time, a lot of the time, as opposed to long amounts of time a few times, if that makes sense. If you're looking for a support-based role in the world of Destiny, the Defender Titan is the ideal thus far. There's plenty of utility to assist your teammates in a variety of situations and boss fights, and turning you into an unkillable annoyance in PvP. But that's going to do it for me, everyone. Tune in on Monday for the Blade Dancer Hunter in-depth. Positive ratings are always nice if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.